And what is up, everybody? Welcome to What the Friday, where we talk about all the crazy news stories that happened throughout the week. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving, and let's get on with the show. Our first story of the day comes from Tennessee. There was this 23-year-old teacher that goes up to the blackboard, has her back facing the class, and then all of a sudden some 15-year-old student comes up from behind her with a cigarette lighter, lights her clothes and hair on fire. What kind of piece of shit person are you? Luckily, all the other students in the classroom were able to jump up and help Miss Penalba out. And then the cops were called, and I guess this 15-year-old threw the cigarette lighter out the window, and then he fled the area. And then police finally found him a little bit off a school campus. He will be charged in juvenile court for aggravated assault and evading arrest. Hopefully, this 15-year-old stays in juvie for a long time. And to the teacher, I am glad that you are absolutely okay. Probably super minor injuries, but you are a lucky person. And with you being like a first-year teacher, I'm sure it's going to be tough for you to finish out the rest of the school year. Trust me, not all students are like that. You should be okay. Moving on, welcome to the wonderful world of surveillance cameras. A man by the name of Maurice Owens went to the Potomac Avenue Metro Station elevator. And as you can see on the floor, there is absolutely nothing there. And then all of a sudden, a banana peel shows up. And to cut the video short, as he goes to leave this elevator, he slips and falls, and then he sues. This man ended up suing the transit company for like $15,000, and that also includes like his chiropractic bills. And now, after reviewing this footage, he is going to be charged with a whole bunch of fraud. I don't know why you thought you would get away with this, especially when you keep looking up at the camera like, I'm sure I'll be fine. To Maurice, hey, good job on trying to get money, but, the camera never lies. Next up, Florida. I think there really comes a point for this state where God's like, you know what, how else can we mess with these guys? I got it. I'm going to throw parts of meteorites at the state. Yes, you heard me correctly, because 7-year-old Stephen Lippard ended up getting hit with fragments of meteorites. It was so bad that he even had to go and get staples into his head. His father ended up collecting these little fragments, and they went and got tested, and yes, they were from space. Florida, can you guys get any more weirder? Stephen, I am glad that you are okay, and be glad it wasn't like a huge meteor like, that would have been terrible. And all I can say out of this story is we're just going to have to wait until next week to see what else comes up out of Florida. And then the Kudos Award this week is going to have to go to Henry Earl. It's the 64-year-old from Kentucky, and this guy is the world's most arrested person ever. In the past 40 years, he has been arrested over 1,500 times. Take a look at some of these mugshots, and no, this isn't just a cut and paste job over and over and over. I'm not saying getting arrested this many times is awesome, but this is pretty awesome to be known for this. Either this guy just does a bunch of petty crimes, or the laws in Kentucky are super lenient, where you can get away with anything and then get set back out on the street. Unfortunately, Henry, you didn't get to spend Thanksgiving with your family, but, keep that record going, buddy. I mean, just think, by the time you die, you might be like 1,700, 1,800 times. Pretty funny to me. How many of you out there have ever seen the movie Bad Santa? Well, this 62-year-old Massachusetts mall Santa can pretty much be called a bad Santa, because he got caught groping his 18-year-old elf assistant. Maybe she was dressed as a sexy elf. I don't know, maybe he just liked her, but Herbert Jones was charged with indecent assault and battery. And also he had to post a $1,000 bail. To the girl, hopefully you're not like traumatized by this, because that would be awful. And Herbert, I'm sure you're never gonna be a mall Santa again. And also with the name Herbert, we all know what we can relate that to if you're a Family Guy fan. Herbert the pervert. You know damn well someone's calling him that in jail. Guaranteed. Dun, 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 dun. It is time for our mugshots of the week. The first one goes to Mr. Sweet Hair, bro. And then we have this grandma that's obviously bored with her photo shoot. And then we have the hurry up with this, I gotta shit now guy. Then we have this dude who's obviously addicted to getting hickeys. And then we have the lost cast member of The Real Housewives of New Jersey. Take the time and go check out the rest of those wonderful mugshots, and I guarantee it's gonna make your Friday just a little bit better. And for our final and awesome story of the week, super badass Donnie Navidad is probably the world's greatest hero this week, even though he doesn't want to be known as a hero. There was a woman that jumped from the upper deck of the Oakland Raiders stadium. And Donnie saw this happening, and once he saw the woman jump, he got under her and he caught her breaking her fall. Ambulances showed up and they all got taken to the hospital. Luckily, they are both okay, even though they were both injured. And the worst part about Donnie's injury is this horrifically bruised arm. But I think that big old bruise just goes to show what kind of a big heart that you have, Donnie. You saved another person's life, and that is absolutely awesome. All right, guys, that's going to be today's show. Don't forget to leave a comment on the question of the day, which is, what was your favorite What the Friday show? Let me know. Also, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to put it in your favorites. And if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. You guys have a great day. Have a great weekend. Stay awesome. And I'll see you back here on Monday. We'll see you then, guys.